Hey everyone, and welcome back to another VR Chat World Tour. I am particularly excited about getting to show off today's VR Chat world, and so I hope that you're looking forward to this tour as much as I'm looking forward to giving it. This world was shown to me many years ago. What a weird thing to be able to say about VR, right? Many years ago. Hard to believe that this has been a part of my life for that long. But anyway, this was shown to me many years ago by a good friend. And so it is the perfect world for if you want to just sort of unwind at the end of the night, if you want to sit back and have very casual conversation, right? It's not one of those super high energy worlds. It doesn't have a lot of things happening all at once. And it's a place that encourages conversation, thoughtfulness, just everything, all the things that I appreciate about a good low energy world are present in the world that I'm about to take you to. So that's enough of me sort of doing an incredibly horrible introduction. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick and see what we can find. Hold on. Okay, as always, navigate right over to the Worlds tab, head down to my recents because I've been here recently, and here it is, the Matcha Café. Okay, Toxijuice is the author. This is an incredible world, so without any further ado, as always, I will open our invite-only portal, get it dropped. Okay, there we go. And why don't we, portal's down, so why don't you follow me and we'll go take a look. Welcome to the Matcha Café. A world based around the idea that an entire cafe could exist and call its home the interior of a tree. This world has incredible areas to sit, to have conversation with friends, a fully loaded snack bar in the event that you get hungry while you're there hanging out, not to mention a world creator that seems to have a really good sense of humor. One of my favorite things to do off the bat is to walk down the hallway here. There's so many screenshots of memories from this world. It's fun to stop and take a moment to just look at them individually and try to speculate about what sort of friendships were built there. Personally, after looking through photos, I work up an appetite. I head back up to the snack bar and go through the selection. There are plenty of choices, but I'm a big fan of the cookie myself. It's also a lot of fun to roleplay in this world, to sit back and greet your friends as they stop by, say hello, and take their order. They'll definitely appreciate seeing a friendly face. You put their order together as they request, and don't forget to call out if you have a busy world. Order 17. Order 17. Nice. No snack is complete without a nice beverage. You have a choice between green liquids and brown liquids, and you're limited only by your imagination. Be it green tea, coffee, hot chocolate, whatever you prefer, it's probably available for you here in the dispensers. Once you get your snacks and your beverage, you can set your place at a table and enjoy a conversation with a friend, or just sit back quietly and enjoy each other's company. The world does a great job creating a certain ambiance. If tea and coffee are not exactly your thing, you're welcome to head down the spiral staircase to the bar. Housed within the root structure of the tree, you'll find the root, cleverly named, kudos to you, world creator. Within the root, there is a piano that you can actually sit down and play. Go up and interact with the chair, and just enjoy yourself playing away. Not only is it VR enabled, but there are also ways for desktop users to get to play the piano as well. This is a touch that I really appreciate that the world creator included. Just remember the stage rules, but don't worry, playing poorly is allowed, so anyone is allowed to go up and enjoy themselves. Of course, there's a mirror and some screenshots hung nearby. There's a more secluded room for those late-night private conversations, and a fully stocked bar. Anything ranging from fresh water, green Kool-Aid, to Coca-Cola. Whatever you can imagine, they probably have it on tap, waiting for you to grab. Behind the bar, there's also this strange trapdoor. There's a padlock on it, and it's not easy to open. It's really confusing for people when they first join the world. That reminds me, though, there's this strange blue cat on the top floor. You have to go up a ladder to get to it, and the cat's just so hungry. You put food items in, and they go away. I'm not sure if the cat isn't well fed normally or what, so I just keep feeding it. It takes item after item. I run back and forth and keep giving it food. There comes a point where you start to wonder if you're doing anything at all. And then suddenly, one time you feed it, and a key appears. The key is mysterious, not really marked or labeled in any real way. It's fascinating to look at. Kind of makes you wonder, what in the world would this key be used for? Beats me. So far, we've spent a lot of time inside the tree and inside the cafe, but there's actually a lot for players to enjoy outside of the cafe as well. When you first spawn into the world, there's an airship behind you. Remember, none of us are licensed, so we're just going to have to pretend, but it is a lot of fun to pretend to pilot it. There's also a small portal down below that'll take you to an updated version that the creator's working on, and it's worth the time to check out if you haven't. There are tables scattered around with candles and lanterns. It really helps create a nice atmosphere, and it lends itself to one of my favorite activities in the world, which is watching the sunset. The world has an active day-night cycle, so if you sit long enough, you'll see the sun set. Nighttime completely changes the feel of the world. There are fireflies and stars in the sky, the lanterns put out ambient light, and the music changes of the world. If you're lucky, you'll even catch a shooting star going across the night sky. Nighttime is when the campfire really lights up, in my opinion. You get to sit there and hear the crackling fire and warm up by it, telling stories with friends or just enjoying each other's company. One of my favorite things to do is to watch the fire particles as they trail off into smoke and then stare up at the stars above. The creator really spent a lot of time getting the feeling right of a nighttime sky. And of course, if you stay long enough, you'll be treated with a beautiful sunrise. The colors are amazing with rich yellows, oranges, and reds, and you get to watch as the sun rises, greeting you for morning. It really is a beautiful and worthwhile experience. Well, there you have it, folks. Matcha Café. I hope you really enjoyed this little VR chat world tour. This is, like I said at the beginning of the video, a world that just, when I want to relax or unwind, this is one of the top worlds on my list to go to. There's just so much about it is right for creating an atmosphere of just chill vibes, as people would say. Chill vibes. The world is really well optimized. It's not particularly difficult to load, even with everything that's going on here. It's got this wonderfully calming ambient background music the entire time you're here, and each section of the map sort of has its own unique music, and then the outside music changes from day to night as well, so it sort of switches it up just enough to keep you engaged, to keep you interested, so that you don't get tired of hearing the same thing. But anyway, feel free to bring your friends here if you haven't before. It's a beautiful world to close out your night, watch a sunset together, and then call it a night and log off and do it again the next day. But anyway, welcome to Matcha Café, and until next time, happy touring through all of the VR chat worlds out there. See you later, everyone.